card I drew for truth or dare burned my fingertips. The task, call your ex and say, I miss you. The moment the call connected, that familiar voice silenced the entire studio. Hello? 5 years. He hadn't even deleted my number. I miss you. I know. The next day, Sheehan appeared at the recording studio with his suitcase. His gaze behind his gold-rimmed glasses swept past my shattered coffee cup. Long time no see, Miss Ning. 3 million people were watching live online. I took a deep breath and unlocked my phone. That number without a name sat at the bottom of my recent calls. The waiting tone stretched endlessly in the suddenly silent studio. On the 18th second, he answered. Hello? That low, magnetic voice. The entire room froze. It's me. I know. I miss you. I know. The cold dial tone landed like a slap. The top singer Jason jumped up from the sofa. Isn't that director Xian? Yu Xiao quickly wrapped her arm around my shoulder, laughing it off as an imitation by some college broadcasting club senior. That night, the hashtag Ning Wei Xian X shot to #1 on trending searches. My agent told me to play dead and not respond to anything. 3 days later, the host announced that Xian, International Award-winning director, would appear as a mystery guest on the show. My lipstick fell onto the sink, leaving a bright red smear. The door opened. Against the backlight, a tall figure walked in with a black suitcase. His gaze found me immediately. Long time no see, Miss Ning. The floodgates of memory burst open. 5 years ago, on the set of Night Fairy, I was cast as the lead in Xian's film for the first time. At a banquet, I overheard an investor say Yu Xiao was suitable for the lead role with her financial backing. Then I heard Xian say, Miss Yu does have her advantages. And her image is also very suitable. A deafening ringing drowned out the rest. I thought all my hard work meant nothing against money and connections. I threw my wine at Xian's chest and ran into the night. Yuzi Kosui's saccharine voice pulled me back. Xian looked at her sharply, then turned to me. I've seen your recent drama. The crying scenes are too forced. Like eye drops. Comments exploded. During a game segment, when it was my turn, I said, I once worked 36 hours straight without sleep. Xian, who had been looking down, suddenly jerked his head up. Shock, scrutiny, and a flicker of something else in his eyes, something that looked like pain he couldn't hide. Normal people wouldn't be so reckless. He said, then, it was his turn. I directed a film that won its lead actress the Golden Fruit Award for Best Newcomer. Night Fairy. His gaze locked onto me. I'm just reminding a certain actress who ran away what exactly she missed out on. Silence. Yuzi Kosui's lips curved upward. At 3 a.m, I crept to the kitchen for water and ran into Xian at the corner. He was wearing a dark gray silk robe, collar slightly open, revealing the familiar small mole on his collarbone. He handed me warm milk. In university, after late rehearsals, he would wait under my dorm with a thermos of warm milk. On the coffee table lay a thick script Night Fairy. On the title page was a note I had written years ago. Too sad, the audience will cry, bad review. Beside it, new handwriting, so will you give me a happy ending? 50-second draft, he said. Someone didn't stay until the end and gave it a bad review. Days later, a storm trapped us in an old cafe. Rain cascaded down the glass windows. Just like that year, he said. No, I said. That year. I didn't hear the end of the conversation. He took out his phone and played a recording. The investor's voice. Then Xian's, sharp and clear. You're wrong. The lead actress of this film is Ning Wei. She is the only one who can play this role. If you insist on replacing her, then I will withdraw from directing. The recording ended. All that remained was the rain. What I had heard was only the first half. He had defended me. I asked why, he never explained. The next morning, I went to your dorm. No one answered. The dorm mother said you had moved out overnight. You didn't even attend graduation. He paused. Every film I've made since, I've sent your agent a script. I left a role for you. even knowing you wouldn't take it. And you didn't. Every time. Regret crashed over me. Tears fell. He wiped them away with his calloused thumb. My college roommate took money to spread rumors, saying I slept my way into roles. The comments were vicious. I hid in a supply closet. Xian pushed open the door. He asked if I wanted him to clear things up. My voice rose. His expression softened, and something like a tired, helpless smile touched his lips. Tonight, 8 o'clock, the attic. Bring the novel. He turned and left. On camera, Xian leaned toward me. In full view of everyone, he gently tucked a strand of hair behind my ear. Then, where no lens could see, his breath warm against my ear, he whispered, I'm here. Don't worry. That night I waited in the attic with the worn copy of Night Fairy. The door opened. He held up his phone. He was calling me. I answered. His voice came through both the receiver and the darkness. That year, you said you wanted to become an actress who could stand beside me, who would make me proud. Now I can answer you. Ningwei, you already are. 5 years of misunderstanding, regret, and buried love exploded in my chest. In the dark, he kissed my tear-stained eyelids. And the final night, the power went out. In the darkness, a warm hand held my wrist. A cool, smooth metal ring slid onto my left ring finger. It fit perfectly. This time I found you first. The lights came back on. Sharp-eyed viewers noticed Xian had a ring on his left hand. Ningwei's hand was hidden behind her back, but her ring finger caught the light. Comments crashed the servers. 3 months later, principal photography began on Xian's long-planned film Light and Shadow. At a press event, a reporter asked if they were using their relationship to hype the film. Xian gestured to the screen. Behind-the-scenes footage played Ningwei in torrential rain, running, falling, screaming. Mud covered her face and costume. The corner of the screen read NG27. A thermometer showed 39.1 degrees Celsius. Xian's voice was ice. For this scene, Ningwei sat in cold water for 4 hours. 27 takes. Fever of 39 degrees. Where were all of you? Digging up her past, writing articles to question her professionalism. The protagonist of this film was always Ningwei. Only Ningwei. The room fell silent. That night, their Weibo accounts posted simultaneously. No caption. Just a photo of a cafe called Light and Shadow. The window seat where he used to sit with his scripts. Pushy first brought him the wrong coffee. 10 minutes later, the caption appeared. 5 simple words: we meet again before it's too late.